Hi everybody, it's Kadzowe and thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and join the family. Happy New Year! And today, I know a lot of you have been waiting for this video. It is an update on 2021 H1B visa lottery dates. You'll notice what I'm doing different this year is that I am trying to give you information ahead of time that will help you as an F1 international student. And many of you know that part of my day-to-day is to really work with clients on a one-on-one basis. And part of my clients are actually F1 international students who really want to leverage themselves as they are looking for employment, not only in the United States, but in many other parts of the world. But in the United States in particular, and in this video, I will give you the update on how I help these students prepare for the H1B work visa lottery. And so the timing is perfect. It is actually a good time for us to start thinking ahead because graduation is in May and you might be an international student who is curious about how this all works after your OPT ends. So if you're interested in the 2021 H1B work visa information and dates, stay tuned. The first thing we will do is actually start with dates. So what will happen, folks, is in April 1st of 2021, which is this year, your employer or your attorney will apply for the H1B visa for you. And you will get notification to start your H1B in October of 2021. And just for you to know a little bit about how they gather the numbers of who was sponsored. Sometimes I do videos on, the year to kind of let you know. The way they gather this data is that from October to September of the following year, they gather those numbers to be able to find out how many international students are on working visas in the United States. So that's just the quota that they use to be able to get the numbers. But for your purposes, in terms of letting you know if you're watching this video and are F1 International, is that on April 1st, you will apply. And then in October, you will get that notification of the start of your H1B work visa. Now, the H1Bs are processed in two ways. There is the regular processing time and there is premium processing time. The regular processing time is 3 to 5 months. I went through regular processing time. The premium processing time is 15 business days. So depending on your employer, depending on the urgency of when they would like things done, then those are the two methods. But folks, it doesn't really matter what method that you use. Remember, even if your OPT is going to end, if you apply by April 1st, you will be in pending status with U.S. Immigration Services, which is perfectly fine because you are, waiting to be able to see your paperwork through. And so I did want to share that with you in case your employer is using regular processing, and that way it can ease your nerves a little bit. So what happens when you apply? What does this whole lottery process look like? Well, folks, there are 65,000 visas for undergraduates in the first cap. And then there are 20,000 visas for the master's and higher cap. So what happens is they will pull the 20,000 master degree individuals, and then they will take all the remaining masters and higher that were not selected, put them together with the undergrads, and then they will then take 65,000 from that batch. So that's typically how it works. And yes, so that means that if you have a master's degree or higher, then you do have an increased chance to be able to get a work visa in this quota year. Now, what tends to happen each year is that they set aside a certain number of visas for two countries that are underrepresented in the US workforce. And these are Chile and Singapore. So if you're from those two countries, just to let you know, ordinarily every year they set aside a certain number of visas. Now, in the past, they did set aside 5,800 visas for those two countries, 1,400 for Chile, and then the rest for Singapore. What is new this year is that they have set aside more visas for Chile and Singapore, 6,800 that they will take from the two caps that I just mentioned. And 1,400 will go to Chile and 5,400 will go to Singapore. But because there are such few people from Chile and Singapore that apply for work visas, the remainder are usually thrown back into the caps. So we don't have that many people from Chile and Singapore. So if you have a friend or you know somebody from Chile or Singapore, let them know that they do have a strong chance of working in the US because they do set aside visas for those two countries. And lastly, I'll talk about what's new in 2021. And like I mentioned to you guys before, I am so excited as I kind of continue with my channel. I intend to do this every year, just make sure that I quickly let you guys know what's new each year. And so what is new for 2021 that is different from 2020 is that the H1B premium processing has resumed. So the ability to process your H1B visa in 15 days is there. So that's exciting news for 2021. And then the other thing that I did want to share as well is that once USCIS approves your H1B, you should expect to begin working on the H1B visa on October 1st of 2021. So remember, that will be your first day on your H1B work visa. So that's exciting. And then in a nutshell, April 1st to April 7th of 2021 is when applications are accepted by immigration services. So you do want to apply within that window. They will not accept your application if it is not within this window. And then April 8th to June 2021 is when immigration will mail your receipt number. And that lets you know that you applied and that they are in the process of working with you within the lottery. So expect to get that receipt number within that date. And you can actually, now everything is electronic, even I was able to access it online. You will be able to log in and see it, but they should mail it to you as well. So make sure that you have an address that they can use for this purpose. And then from May to October of 2021 is when all the approvals and all the denials will be sent. And so folks, there you have it. 2021 H1B work visa information, everything that you need to know. Congratulations on your graduation. Congratulations on being on OPT. And I am excited to kind of see you transition from your OPD to work visa. Now, remember, if you have any questions or would like to schedule a consultation, please go ahead and do so. My assistant will send you the invoice and be able to schedule a time. It is better that we work on this early. I'm actually working with my clients right now on this, which is why I decided to just do a video in real time, because it's better for us to kind of plan ahead. For a lot of people, the OPT season is coming to an end, especially if they're on the 1-year OPT. And so it is important for us to kind of discuss and cover these things as the OPT year is progressing. So thank you for watching. And remember, folks, like I always say, life is full of opportunities and education is the key to your success. Always remember, employers hire people, not majors. Until my next video, everybody. Bye.